Okay, so the Monster Mash is one of my favorite songs for Halloween time. And since October's around the corner, it's time to start working on our Halloween music. So this is an entry point into starting to learn notes on the guitar, but also jumping into a real song that's extremely satisfying to play, to listen to, and to learn. So this is step one. This is outlining the bass notes of the major chords in this particular piece, major and minor, but the predominant chords, the major chords. So if you see on this chart here, you can see that the chords that we're using are G, C, G, E, C, and D. Okay. And in this music, what I've done is written it out in a super simple way so that you can actually play along with the music today and play the notes. So you have these two measures, okay? They're divided into four beats, and you're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice that there is a beat on beat 1, and beats 2, 3, and 4, there are rests. So you're going to be silent. So you're going to play on beat 1, rest 2, 3, 4. Play on beat 1, rest 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and that rhythm we're going to do over and over and over again for each line and for each note. So let's learn those notes. The first note is G, okay? So your G note is on the 6th string, fret 3. And for now, since we're learning, we can play everything with our first finger, okay? So this is your G note, 1, 2, 3, 3rd fret, and you're gonna play the rhythm. So we're gonna count us in 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You didn't see it, but I was muting my strings at the end. I wasn't hitting anything, but after I played, I gently muted the strings there. You can try doing that, or you can let the note ring. Um, there is silence there, but I'm just trying to get you to feel that space in between. Okay, you can let it to ring, but you actually pluck again on the beat 1. Okay, so let's try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great, easy. Now the next note is E. And what do you know? E is the open string, the 6th string, that E note. Okay. So what you have to do when you go from G to E, you don't let your hand go, you don't float away, you don't drop everything because you need your fingers there later. So what I would recommend is that you gently lift the finger, not like this, but hover right above the string so that you're prepared for another note that's just about to happen around the corner. So you play your G note, 1, 2, 3, 4, and G again. Then you slightly lift, hover, and play your E, 2, 3, 4, E, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's play that together. A 1, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, E, E, 2, 3, 4, E, 2, 3, 4. Good. Now we're on line 3, and this is your C. So we were just on G, and this is great. All you have to do is hop to the next string. I love to say hop to the next string. It's 1, 2, 3, the 3rd fret on the 5th string. Okay, so you play C. Okay, so we go from G to open E, hop to C. How great is that? Okay, so let's put that all together. Same rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Hover. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. To the C. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the last note that we have here is a D. Okay, that is string 4. Okay, so we can play the G to the E to the C and open D string, absolutely. We also have another choice. because the fifth fret is also the very next open string. So you could go from the third fret on string 5 to the fifth fret on string 5, and that's also a D. So you can either play from C to the D, or you can play C to the next open string D. And know that you've got to get ready with your finger back to the G. So get ready and go back to the G. Okay, so let's try to put that all together. I'll use the open string D, but it might be a little bit more advanced and to your advantage to use the finger D. Okay, tell you why later. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, E, 2, 3, 4, E. Here's your C hop and E, C, sorry, C going up, D, 2, 3, 4, D, back to the G, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, open, E, 2, 3, 4, E, hop to the third fret, C, 2, 3, 4, C2, up 2 frets, 5, and G. Keep doing it. I'll also play it just so you can try with the open string D, but it's really going to be to your advantage to get up to this 5th fret. I really recommend it because we're going to need it later. I can't tell you yet, but you will. All right, so let's try that one last time. And actually, I wonder if we could play with the music. Monster Mash. You can just look it up on YouTube. There will probably be commercials when you go to your YouTube. Here we go. Okay, let's play along. Oh, not yet. Still have some commercials. Here we go. Skip. And prepare.
I was working in the lab late one night, when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For my monster from its slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise, he did the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. He did the monster mash from my laboratory in the castle east to the master bedroom where the vampires feast. The girls all came from their humble abode to catch a jolt from my electrode. They did the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. They did the monster mash. The zombies were having
A little bit of new material. You could just do some ooze. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2.
Eagle from chains back by his baying hound. The coffin bangers were about to arrive, but their vocal group, the Cryptic Five. They played the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. It got on in a flash. They played the monster mash. Out from his coffin, Mac's voice did ring. Seemed he was troubled by just one thing. Opened the lid and shook his fist and said, "Whatever happened to my Transylvania twist? It's now the monster mash. And it's a graveyard smash. It's hot on and flash. It's now the monster mash."
And this goes until the end. So good. So you get the point, and you could go on. This song really goes on forever. And so this is really nailing. Can you get with these notes? Can you play on time. Okay. And later on, if you noticed, I have a little cool walking bass line that you can learn. And then obviously when you get the have the chords, you can play with the chords later. And there are lots of ways to play this song. So hope you enjoy and happy Halloween.